Alright. I think we are good. We should go ahead and start. I'm busy just moving things around on the screen to make sure it all set up. Be amazed how sometimes it doesn't want to work. There we go. Alright. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Oh yeah, this is this thing I need to set up. Let's see here. That should be fine, but this one right here should be updated. Because it doesn't update automatically, which is very annoying. Alright, YouTube is connected. Twitch is connected. There's the ads. Alright then. Alrighty. Everything's connected. Nice. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that the chats were connected. So today what we're going to do is we're going to have some fun playing Identity 5. I was hoping to have streamed yesterday, but due to poor weather, it knocked out my internet for a couple hours. Very annoying. I still don't know how rain equates to knockout of weather or knockout of internet. But sure enough, we had a flash rain. Internet went down. Nothing else I could do. Either way, let's set up a match. We're going to 5 hours. Okay, maybe we won't do ranks. Why is it 5 hours from now? That is very annoying. Okay. We are surviving today. That's the plan, at least. Survive. Oh. We have a story mode that we could do as well. I wonder what the story is about. Oh, very curious. Granted, the story has been kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so I have no clue if I could even keep up with what's going on in the story. But from what my understanding is, a lot of crazy stuff is happening. Oh, there we go. Match. A lot of silly things are happening in the story. Alright. I just noticed someone has already clicked they want to start. Let's play as... Let's start with Barmaid and move down the list. And we collected a lot of stickers. Check them out, they're all line stickers. Actually... Oh, we switched. No! Hurry up, get back to Barmaid. Alright. Okay. Actually, does anyone remember in Line? I don't know if that was very popular in the West, but when I started using chat systems like Line, WhatsApp, I mean, Telegram nowadays, when I started using those, the first one I started using was Line. And one of the reasons why was because it was the first one to come out with stickers. You could actually use stickers and such to kind of display a emotion. Very different from emojis, mind you, because the stickers were larger, some of them were animated, and these were more expressive. rather than just kind of like a face with a kind of like just a face or a thumbs up. You would have characters who look super exhausted coming from work, or you would have, you know, characters getting ready to get on a roller coaster. A bunch of funny, silly things. And they were often used for conveying a feeling. I ended up, one of the main reasons, that's one of the reasons why I ended up using line. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I ended up using line. Was because of the stickers. Eventually moved over to WhatsApp because, well, my wife moved over to WhatsApp. Technically, I only use the communication apps for whoever I'm talking with. So if you use WhatsApp, then I use WhatsApp. If you use Line, then I use Line. She used Line, so I use Line. And then she moved to WhatsApp, so suddenly my WhatsApp has a lot more activity. You should probably pick the decoders. Alright, good. There we go. Alright. Good. Now what we need to do is... Oh, yeah. I was going to say go give the drink to our friend. Wow. Oh, she didn't even get a second. She didn't even get a second jump. Oh, whoops. Yeah. Oh, it's the Ripper. I see they're taking the roller coaster. I'm going to continue decoding. Yeah, I think that's the best course. There we go. I think that's the best course of action right now, is just continue decoding. Alright, now the best course of action is to go rescue and hand off some beer. Alright, here, take it. Escape. Oh, I have a fun animation here. Okay, for me, I'm gonna drink. Alright. And I should probably start mixing some stuff up, too. Oh, night's down again. Alright, we have one more alcoholic beverage to provide. Oh, alright. I wasn't fast enough. Oh, he's going to get greedy. Oh, that's not a wise move. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go around. Now the hunter is nearby, yeah. Oh, there, that one. Over to this machine. Yeah, the last hunter should not have been greedy. Alright, well, Acrobat, technically you are fit for delaying the hunter, so you try and keep him distracted while I decode this. Where is said hunter, though? Alright. Dungeon is there. Got it. Got it. Oh, just survive a little bit longer, and I can potentially pop it for you. Alright, alright. Cypher's primed. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright. We're almost... Yes, I know the hunter is nearby. I know the hunter is nearby. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave. That way we'll open up the exit. Hopefully he can escape through it. Let's go watch. Ah, yeah, he didn't make it. I left just so that you could go through the... I left just so you could go through the dungeon. Or through the basement. Alright, alright. Well, I survived. Yeah, I think I should stick with... I think I should stick with decoders. I really do. Decoding is just what I do. Ooh, nice. Another match. Ooh, nice. Alright. So yeah, barmaid. Toy merchant's next. I hope at one point I can have a bunch of different costumes. I know some people, they have all of the best costumes. They have all the best costumes, which is... I hope that I can do that eventually. Oh hey, hidden. I think this is like her Black Swan outfit. Maybe? I wonder if there's another outfit for her. Oh. Either way, either way. Let's go. I think this is a pretty good setup for the stream. I like the fact that the chat is back on the... Oh, we should probably change that to live. But we can do that later. The match just started. Alright, we should probably patiently, or patiently... Oh, it's broken, which means they're all the way over near number 4. That means they're probably going to walk this way to somewhere... Oh, Dream Witch. Gotta keep an eye out in the top corner. Got it. Oh, alright, alright. I'll decode this one. I was going to leave. I just need to touch it. Man, Dream Witch. Oh yeah, Dream Witch. Well, this will be a good practice. This will be a good practice because We never usually fight her. And if we do, it's usually the end of... The match usually ends before it starts. So keep an eye for the main body. Oh, I see the... Oh, that's because someone got hit. Never mind. So far, so good. Yep, so far, so good. So far, so good. Actually, I will say one thing. It's kind of... Doing the whole playing games and being a biologist kind of a bit difficult when you have 99% of games just use fantasy logic for all of their stuff. I mean, what am I going to say here? Involving the biology of the situation. Well, you see, if you look at the the way that the hunter just disappears out of existence, it's very akin to mitochondria. Like, no. One, that's completely makes no sense with mitochondria, and two, like, again, this is a fantasy setting. Okay, I'm surprised they're not rescuing. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go with H. Oh, it's a bit too off. Almost. Wait, almost. Alright. I think that should be correct right there. Okay. Don't quote me on it, but I think that should be correct. I can do a test when the hunter shows up. Actually, we can do a test after I finish the cipher. Ooh, officer's down. Okay, he tried it. It didn't work. He tried it. It didn't work. I see. Okay, I'll have to repair it. Oh, let me heal you. Man, why is it so difficult to get that positioned? Alright, just wait. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna pick this up. Oh. Yeah, it's not right. I accidentally hit the H button. I wanted to hit T. I think maybe right there. Alright. Alright, puppeteer is down. Let's go ahead and continue with the decoding. I'm gonna move over here. I don't want to have my back facing the follower. Nope. Alright, do the test. Nope, they made it too high. They made it too high. It doesn't work anymore. That's so annoying. I used to be able to jump up there all the time. Oh. Alright. Let's get to coding. It's very annoying. I used to jump up there all the time when she first came out. I wonder why they adjusted the height. Well, was that too broke? Did they classify it as too broken? Man, all of the small fun quirks that these survivors have, they're slowly being evaporated away. She used to be quite good when it came to, environmental avoidance. You set up a trap, you set up a... Yeah, she used to be quite good with environmental avoidance. All you would do is you would set down the launcher near the window. You could then hop straight into said window, and thus, you're good. In this case, it was at the very second floor, and you could make it just enough where you could hop right in. But now, it's too low. You can't do it anymore. the more that they keep adjusting these survivors, the more the meta gets set in place. Oh. The dungeon is here. Got it. Got it. Open the door. Oh. Oh, I think she just teleported towards me. Yeah, she teleported towards me. Actually, you know what? Why am I not hitting? What is going on with my keyboard? Oh, it's because I was hitting G. Why is it so far? Why is it H? Why isn't it spacebar? Why isn't it any other button? Why does it have to have its own dedicated button? This is so I hate it. I'm trying to hit H, but because my finger's not long enough, I have to hit. I'm hitting G, and why? Why, game? Why does everything have its own button? All right. Alright, I'm back in there. They really need to consolidate all of the buttons. I know that they do it because there's concerns about, oh no, you might end up doing something you don't want to do, like jump through a window when you were supposed to use the vault, or, I don't know, you broke the pallet when you wanted to heal, but they already have overlap. Alright. Okay. Oh. Oh, he... It's a bit unfair that they're so fast. Alright. I'm gonna surrender. Oh, I would surrender if my mouse would show up. But yeah, that's just so annoying. Consolidate the buttons already. We're not morons. The human race is not filled with, we're not all filled with morons. We can understand context-sensitive button presses. So instead of trying to fill up the entire keyboard, watch when they release a brand new Survivor, they're going to put L as one of the buttons. Suddenly, your keyboard controls, which would be A, S, W, D, and then you'll have to be able to reach over with your thumb to press L. It is infuriating. This might also be another reason why many survivors don't get used. It can't, I would argue it could be. Because why would I want to use a survivor where I have to memorize the keyboard layout? Just stick with the survivors that don't add in any additional minutia to understanding the game. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, it's so very, very annoying. Wait, did it say her ability was jumping? Ski jumping. But she doesn't have skis. Anyway. Alright, next one's Composer. Alright, Composer. As I said, talk about... It's fun to have all of the different mechanics, but at the end of the day, there's a very stark reason why the meta is the way it is. And that's because too many survivors are not viable in matches, and too many hunters are not viable in hunting. A perfect example is, well, I've been talking about the decoder group, but the perfect example are the decoders. Why should I use Composer, who, in order to do the decoding, he has his own mini game you have to keep track of, and it's very intensive when it comes to tracking. You know, keeping an eye on what's going on in the game, in the mini game, no less. It just, you lose the ability to keep an eye out for the hunter. Like, look at this. Like, yeah, this is totally going to be effective for finding and keeping an eye on where the hunter's located. All right. It's better to use a different survivor. And I have to move again. Apparently the area where I'm decoding is turning into a battleground. Oh. Oh! Shh, quiet you. Okay. Alright, alright. I do not know what the... Oh, shh, quiet, quiet. Oh, we should probably move. We should probably move. The best thing to do is to get out of the way. Keeping an eye out. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised that the way that it happened. Man, we still have 4 ciphers remaining. Now, it would be much better if his decoding right here, I know that this gives a boost. Decoding speed does increase, but it's not enough to mitigate the effects of losing your ability to keep an eye on what's going on the map. For instance, I know someone lost, but I cannot move my eyes away to see exactly who was lost and what the messages are. It just makes him... This is why Composer's not... There we go. Yeah, this is just why Composer isn't really used in matches. If the decoding was much better, then I think that it would... Actually, I think one of the major problems with this game, and I do feel like this is kind of one of the major problems, is that they refuse to change any additional stats about survivors other than the action-based ones. I wouldn't mind having Composer be slower. He can still have his boost, mind you. Make him a little bit faster, but I wouldn't mind having him be slower, so it would make him worse at kiting. But I get him a significant boost in decoding speed. Because as it is right now, besides the wild egg, yeah, I mean, this is so complicated that I can't even animate my little guy. There we go. All right, good. Okay, yeah. So with the wild over there. All right. he's going to camp. There's nothing we can do. I'm gonna head this way. Yeah, I'm gonna head this way. See if there's any ciphers over here that we can decode. But yeah. I would rather have our composer friend here. I would rather have him run slower, but he decodes faster. That kind of gives more of a balance for his decoding capability, because as it is right now, he decodes just about as quickly as Mind's Eye. In fact, given a more powered-up lawyer, he decodes about on par with a lawyer. So why not just get the stat boosts with the lawyer? You don't have to end up with, sacrificing your visual acuity. And I bet they're going down into the basement. I bet they're going down into the... Oh, sorry, into the dungeon. No. Alright, he's not in the dungeon. Alright. Good to know. I wish that he would bugger off. Come on, let me go rescue. All right. All right, let's go. Actually, I should probably follow you. Usually the MO is to separate out and run away. But I think in this particular MO, we should probably heal each other up. Especially since one of us is going to have to play... yeah, one of us is going to have to play the guinea pig. You play grab ass with the hunter. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's determined to go decode. Well, we should decode together, because we literally have one left. Alright, of course teleports. Of course teleports. Alright, I'm gonna go back over here. Actually, why do I have a feeling he's chasing me? Yes, he's chasing me. Oh my. Oh my. He's chasing me, of all people. He's chasing me. How did you... Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Well, I haven't been in the chair yet, so this will be helpful. So close. So close. And you popped it! That is the worst idea. You should have waited, because now... Well, you're going to go down anyway. With one hit. Alright, I have a feeling that we're going to have one... Yeah, it's going to be one... Oh, he's coming my way. Oh, he's coming my way. Maybe I'll be rescued. No, I'm not. I won't be rescued. Alright. Okie dokie. Why am I with a bunch of mammoths? Is it because I was playing with a... Why am I with mammoths? We have to check. What is going on here? We have to check. Let's start a match. Get it underway. There we go. Now, let's check out the... Oh. Oh, I think we have a bot match. It's because we've been losing too frequently. Okay, bot match it is. Alright. Since it's a bot match, let's pick prisoner. Since it's a bot match, he's the next one in line anyway, so... Oh my... Why am I want to still see about the mammoth fights. I'm very curious. Very, very curious. Why do I keep getting fights with mammoth? Or... Oh. It's Axe Boy. Apparently the AI is very annoying with Axe Boy. We're going to take the tree down. Oh, we have multiple prisoners. Alright. Aha! I shall decode like this. For instance, a perfect example would be... Oh, change the decoding setup. So a perfect example would be this one right here. Why would I use Composer when Prisoner does the job very well? In fact, I often argue that Prisoner does the job almost better than most of the other survivors. You do have Lawyer for decoding, who he does have the ability to see where the different ciphers are. But I believe Prisoner just... Well, it's a toss-up of a coin there. Oh. Yeah, of course. They deemed... I shouldn't say they deemed, but more like the game developers decided, you know what? You have not had enough practice kiting. We're totally going to have the hunter look specifically for you so that you can learn to kite. Alright, so where am I? I'm here. These two. Alright. There, I'm gonna take you almost down. Oh, actually, you know what? I just saw him get hit. That means he's busy. I'm gonna take it all down. All the way down. Alright. Let's now finish this. There we go. Another one done. Yeah, I don't know how often... I can probably... Oh, to probably the detriment of anyone listening, I could probably discuss mechanics for hours. So we now know where the hunter is located. That is a bit annoying. Over there. Yeah, I could discuss the problems for hours in this game. Well, I wouldn't exactly call them problems. I could discuss a lot of potential solutions for this game. A lot of ways to improve said game, because there is a lot of stuff one could do to improve it. Like I mentioned earlier, one of the biggest problems with this game that it currently suffers from is the fact that it is heavily focused on kiting. And you can see that with the release of many of the other hunters. A lot of the hunters are designed around countering kiting. Opera Singer was literally a counter to kiting, which is one reason why she's so banned. It's because you made it pretty much extremely difficult to do the one thing that most survivors have to do in order to win matches. I miss the days when this was focused more on hiding and avoiding the hunter, as opposed to you engage the hunter and you proceed to run leagues around them. Oh wait, these are bots. We're going to forget that. I keep wanting to give likes out. Even to the bots. Alright, let's actually get the match. Oh, wait, we have to wait. If I start a match now, it's going to... Yeah, let's wait. If I start a match now, it's going to be another bot match. Because the last one, I haven't technically had a victory yet. Oh, Violent Struggle. Ooh, ends in 4 hours. We should totally do Violent Struggles. But to explain, we go to decoders. Here are the 7 decoders. Who do we have? We have Lawyer, Explorer, Mechanic, Mind's Eye, Prisoner, Composer, and Frau Lady. Now, because of the fact that if you look at the stats of these guys, we'll head over here to these stats. If you look at them, I wonder if I tap here, we'll go over to... No, okay. So we have to actually select them. We'll just grab a couple. So there we go. Lawyer. Oh, Explorer. And we'll pick Mechanic. Oh, we already did Mechanic. Mind's Eye. There we go. These 4. So look at the basic movement stats. Notice anything special? They're all the same. The only one with a different stat is the wilding. The only one with a different stat is the wilding. Everybody has the exact same movement speeds. So what about decoding? Well, this is slightly different, but if you look, you can see that for the most part, the decoders are fairly decent. I mean, besides Explorer, which is the standard 81, you have Lawyer who can do 70, Mechanic who can do 73, unless she is hit. There's a caveat with her. Mind's Eye who is 65. So they're pretty decent when it comes to decoding, but interaction speed. Actually, they're all... Lawyer and Explorer are the same, and then Mechanic and Mind's Eye are the same. So you can kind of see the blending of the stats a little bit here. And then last but not least is healing. Which is, besides Lawyer, who has the bonus, and Explorer, who has a lower footprint, all the other ones are the same. So really, between the decoders, the most important thing... Actually, yeah, it's just a bit... It's a few seconds... It's a few seconds longer for Lawyer and Mechanic. 0.3 seconds. Is 0.3 seconds really going to be that much of a... Oh, I don't know. Is 0.3 seconds that significant? When it comes to opening a chest, 10 seconds is quite a lot. Vaulting speed... Yeah, that would... Vaulting speed, actually, that would have a major impact. I digress. The main point is that due to how the stats are... Let's see here. Movement speed is all the same. Decoding, for the most part, is the same. Unless there's a physical debuff with your character, most of the time, your decoding is roughly the same. It's mostly 81. Yeah, you can see the default. Most of these keep coming up as either 81 or like 101. We passed Frau Lady. I think one of the major reasons why it's so difficult is the fact that you can't organize these characters. Rather than organizing them like this, they really should separate them out to their different... Like, put all the rescuers together into one section, and then I can just scroll through their stats. I'm gonna grab the stats again and see about building that chart. The main point is, a lot of these survivors, the major differences are their skills that they bring to the table, not necessarily the stats. Oh, perfect. Now let's actually get into a proper match. Alright. So when you're playing as... Priestess, you're really playing as her for her skills. Hey, Nano, how's it going? So yeah, when you're playing as Priestess, you're really playing for the skills she brings to the table. The same thing with Forward, Female Dancer, Wilding. They're all... You're playing for said skills. And because of that, it's the skills that ultimately define which characters are meta and which ones are not. The reason why Priestess and Seer are meta and will forever be meta is because one allows you to rescue at distances, and the other one allows you to take additional damage at distances. The concept of their skills are so inherently broken that unless you make it so that they cannot use their skills, they will always be meta. Compare that to... Let's see here. Compare that to... Oh, okay. We'll have to compare it later. I was going to say compare it to the Weeping Clown. The whole purpose of the Weeping Clown is to rush in and rescue a survivor. Pretty much rescue a survivor from being hunted. But due to the fact that that puts you in danger, and it also, the skill doesn't last very long, suddenly you pretty much have a recipe where you might end up making yourself the new target. And that's just not a really good trade-off. You could probably argue that the Priestess does something similar, but there's this hidden gap of, I don't know where the survivors are because the teleportation makes me lose track of them. So the reason why we don't see Weeping Clown in the majority of matches is just because his skill is not viable. You could say, well, he could stun the hunter with his rockets, but that's you're asking for someone to be very good at aiming a rather clunky system. And the last time I checked, aiming with a frickin' keyboard, which is 8 directional buttons, is impossible. Look at this. I can't even gradually walk towards the decoder. I have to zigzag because of the stupid keyboard. Alright, I'm gonna go find a different one. Alright, Forward has been hit. I should probably send over my healing ability. Ooh, I see who we're playing against. A very fitting hunter for a very fitting map. So yeah, if you want to know who's going to be meta, just look at the skills and look at which skills have been buffed and debuffed. Yeah, it's ludicrous. I am on the Asia server right now. How's it going? How's it going, Tuan Fan? Oh. See, like, look at that. Look what... Did you see that? Look at how the Priestess was able to just dodge, and then he had to go through the portal to continue after her. If the portal was in a better position, the hunter might have the worst case scenario where he loses track of her. Ooh, Forward. Rescued though, nice. And the last time I checked, having a Priestess be able to set up a teleport from there all the way to, from the exit all the way to some survivor, that is so broken. Oh, it's still so very broken. Alright. I'm on my way. I wish I knew more of that song. I only know that lyric. I'm on my way. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see here. I'm going to send it to the Forward. Oh, okay. Apparently he's being... Oh, that's why. I should have... Okay, I should have sent it to the priestess. In a couple seconds, I will send it to the priestess. Alright. Priestess. Alright, alright. Take my healing. You need it more than me. There we go. Now you can rescue. Now you're not going to rescue. I gave it to you so you can rescue. Go rescue. Go on. Princess, go rescue. Ha! I'm glad that I am glad that we can now have targeted comments. Oh, that's nice that they added that in. Oh, that's very nice. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh my, why did you complete it, Composer? Composer, why did you complete it? You should have waited to pop it. Now they're gonna go down in a single hit. Oh, are you a bot? How much do you bet it's a bot? Oh, it spoke. So maybe it might not... Well, bots do use it nowadays. Cannot use... I wish I could give... I wish I could give some more health to give a shield. Alright, Priestess, why don't you call and come over here? Oh, well, Hunter's nearby. Let's see here. Alright, Hunter's nearby. Okay, we tied. We tied at least. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, we need to check out that. We need to check that out real quick. I'm deathly curious. I'm deathly curious. Over to the matches. Let's see our past records. It was this. Yeah, it was this fight I wanted to check. Ah, that's why. All right, they're. Well, no, those are computers. They're not connected. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm just being matched with mammoths. All right. That's interesting. But yeah, let's head on over here so I can kind of explain a bit more. Let's go to the assist characters. Actually, they should separate out the assist characters because a lot of these characters here, surprisingly, they have many different functions. I would not I mean, yes, the forward is an assist, but forward, cowboy, enchantress, archer. Where's the archer? Oh, where is the archer? Is she not classified as an assist character? Apparently not. Why is she not classified as an assist? Maybe a contain hunter. Yeah, contain hunter, but she has the ability to attack. Either way, forward, prospector, enchantress, archer, they are all attackers. Their whole purpose is to attack and mess with the hunter. Out of the bunch, you have some clear good ones and some clear bad ones. Let's grab a couple so I can show what I'm talking about. So we have Prospector, we have Forward, we have Enchantress, and let's see here, what's Batter? Where is Batter? Where are you? There you are, Batter. So here's 4 of the major hunters, or not, I wouldn't call them hunters, but here are 4 of the major survivors that assault the hunter. And if you look, you can see stat-wise... Oh, yeah. I was doing something, game. if you look stat-wise, they're very, very similar. Besides some of the interactions, for instance, the forward can drop a pallet really, really quickly. Besides that, the majority of their stats are roughly the same. They have roughly the same decoding speeds, they have roughly the same interaction speeds, their running speeds and such, they're all identical, recovery, all the same. I think Prospector has a bit of better recovery though. But the point is because they're so similar, it's their skills that they bring to the table, which ends up making out who is the better attacker. And you tend to find that those with replenishing skills, particularly those that don't require you to be next to the hunter, tend to win out over everyone else. That means Batter, well, when Batter can collect his ball, once the balls are gone, that yeah, he has a bit of difficulty, but Prospector and Forward, those two alone, they are, when it comes to, why would you pick any other attacker when those two manage to cover all the bases? You might be asking, what bases am I talking about? Well, for instance, Prospector's, his skill constantly replenishes. So when you have someone who can understand the polarity system and he can use it effectively, then effectively throughout the entire match, Prospector is always viable at attacking. If you have him in your team, effectively he will always be able to harass the hunter. With the Forward, he can do lots of things. He can rescue, he can knock out the wind out of a hunter, he can delay a hunter's abilities, just do a lot of things. And because of that, he's quite powerful early on in the game. But that's just not it. Once his football runs out, because the football is a common item, you could easily find another one. I'm being hunted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm being hunted by a Fauster. Let's see here, where are you? Oh, right there. I am not having much luck. I want to go through the window. I'm going to go through the window. The basement is here. Let's see here, where is he? I think he's... There he is, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he got me with the vine, okay. Oh, no, he's... Oh, he's not going to... He's not putting me down in the basement. Alright, that's nice. That's nice, he's not putting me down there. Alright. Oh, it's the dungeon's right next to us. Hey, Just the Boy. How's it going? Alright, run. We're going to go... Let's see here. We're going to try and avoid that. Back to the window. Hey, mercenary. How's it going? You didn't... because I didn't tunnel. Ah, yeah. You kind of have to tunnel to survive as a hunter. Okay, I'm gonna go this way because this is the best way to avoid said hunter. Through the window. Alright, where is he? He's behind me, isn't he? He's somewhere. There he is. He is getting dangerously close. Oh, he is getting... Oh, yeah. Oh, he got dangerously close. Oh, hey, you done the lab work. Ooh, lab work. That makes me very curious. What kind of lab work are we talking about? Are you doing experiments on... Are you doing experiments like seeing heart rates? Maybe checking out the eye regeneration? Oh, I know. You're looking at the motor neurons and how they connect to the muscle tissue. Or it could be something, or it doesn't have to be animal experiments. It could be bacterial. Maybe looking at the regeneration of cells in a petri dish. Super curious. All right. Oh, perfect. He hit. Aha, haha. No. Oh, yeah. Did he blink? Did he blink? I don't remember him being able to go through there. I should have been paying attention. I'm too busy thinking about experiments. Or it could be an engineering. Engineering experiments are quite fun. I used to work with... Alright. I've kited as best as I could. It's up to you guys. Gaio. Add oil. Yeah, There we go. Okay. I knew some engineers, and they were doing all sorts of experiments. They were trying to build a very powerful... high-speed photon microscope, because the general idea was that they want to make one that would be able to image so quickly that we could actually monitor changes that were going on within... you can monitor changes going on in, like, fluorescence activity at a rapid scale. So they ended up building this very powerful microscope. It worked a little bit. There's a little bit that was wrong with it, though. For instance, the amount of energy it was outputting, it could potentially induce seizures in the zebrafish. So ultimately, because of that, we didn't use it. But they had something, and it would work very well with a lot of inorganic. It worked very well with a lot of inorganic chemicals and compounds. So stuff in a petri dish works super well, and you can look at HeLa cells as well, and look at HeLa cells and their regenerative potential. Oh, perfect. Okay, next survivor. Oops. Yeah. Oh, mechanic. Yeah, I should probably, instead of just hopping straight into the next match, after this match, I'm going to go to the page with all of the survivors and make my speech. It's pretty much an argument against why, or it's an argument justifying the current meta and why said meta probably will never change. And it's because they refuse to change a lot of the stats for the survivors. It makes it pretty much it makes it that the only thing that plays an important role is the special skills that they bring. Those pets would go well with summer skins. Oh yeah. I would love some science-based stuff in Identity 5. I wish they would import it in. Could you imagine Mad Scientist? Could you imagine Mad Scientist Hunter? Or even a Mad Scientist Survivor? I had commented about it earlier, about what type of survivor I would like to see. And the one survivor I thought of was the scientist, and what he could do is he could modulate the stats of the other survivors. I could find journalist here and make her extremely good at decoding, like the fastest decoder in the game. But then it results in her running speed is so slow that it's like you have 500 ping when you're playing with her. Ooh, Geisha got it. We'll have to go rescue. I thought that would be quite fun. I can modulate the stats of the different survivors, and his healing speed would be horrible because he's not, he's not really a healer. Oh, maybe they could maybe they could do that. Because you're right, he is a scientist. Lizard Man is a scientist. Maybe his survivor counterpart could be maybe his survivor counterpart could be a scientist who alters stats. As for Hunter, I had a very strange one. I don't know if they will do it nowadays because they're more keen on making human-focused... Oh, I think the archer's gonna go fly. All right, let me help you. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna rescue you. Oh, what was that? Sorry, Archer. But yeah, my hunter idea. My hunter idea is a... Well, as I mentioned, they're not really doing anything that's non-human focused. I think Fauster might have been the last one that didn't look human. And then suddenly... like, everything has a human fate, a structure. Alright. Hunter. The hunter is a bunch of lab experiment animals that are hiding in a lab coat. And they move around the map, really dropping traps. Kind of like area control. Suddenly, this area is an this area you can no longer perform actions. This particular area, your decoding is decreased. This area over in the corner, maybe this area you have decreased healing speed. And yeah, that was kind of the mechanics. And as I said, it's all of the lab experiment animals hiding in a lab coat, trying to get revenge on the survivors who did experiments on them. Hi, Geisha. Man, you're so fast. You're so fast. Oh. Alright. Oh. Okay, I'm going down, but he has to go get the mechanic, so... Hey, how's it going? Don't mind me, I'm going to decode while I pass out. Okay. You're... just ordinary tasks. Oh, but I bet they're going to still be pretty interesting. Even preparing the Bunsen burners and the beakers is still quite fun. Thank you. I am trapped. Puppet, you trapped me. Oh, good. Okay. Let's work on this one. Probably. Yeah, the picture boy is a very... Okay. Alright, let's get over here and try and finish this cipher, because I was working on it. Yeah. They're more focused on pumping out as many characters as possible, and as many skins as possible. Nothing wrong with that, mind you, but I would like to have more meat to my bones, as opposed to what they're providing. I know, as I said, they're very heavily focusing on human-focused designs. I guess they feel like that might be either A, more appealing, or B, it's easier to work with. Oh. There. Alright. Hiya. Teleported right to me. I couldn't escape. And abnormal. Oh, that's what... You prick. You annoying prick, you. You messed with my cipher. How could you? Antonio's gonna look more bug-based. Sure. I can invite you in. Yeah, there's just two of us remaining. The Gravekeeper is kind of just... I don't know what the Gravekeeper is doing. What are you... Oh my... She saw you. Alright. Okay, what rank are you, Geisha? I am very curious. What are you? Are you are you a snake? Are you a spider? A spider? Yeah, you're a snake. The highest one happens to be an elk on the team. Well, actually, she did quite a good job, actually, so it's understandable. Oh, we had a victory. Nice. Nice. Actually, maybe I should move over to the North America server for a bit. There's no real reason for me to stick on the Asia server right now. I managed to collect what I wanted. Oh, we should draw that. Oh yeah, we should draw that. Let's open it. Let's open it and see what we get. We receive junk. Junk we already own. Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hop over to the North America server. That way it'll be a bit easier for those in North America to play. And plus, maybe the North America party will make it a little bit easier because, again, Asia is so difficult. The match is so difficult. Oh. Rank protection. I actually have been trying to drop in ranks as much as possible. Yes, 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 I know. One coin. Ooh, 8. Nice. Alrighty. I can invite anyone in. Ooh, Cloudy was on a day ago. Oh. Ooh, and Peachpur is on. We should totally invite Peachpur. Wow, Phoenix, Griffin, and Ogre. Ooh, very high. Ooh, very, very high. Alright, where are you, Just a Boy? There we go. Nope, Peachpur doesn't want to play. Got it. Fair enough. Ooh, XO is on as well. Ooh, while we're waiting, let's spy on his match. Let's see how he's doing in his match. Oh, I see a someone. Ooh, he's playing his knight. XO likes the. I'm gonna. 1 second, I gotta ban this person. I'm gonna report you. There we go. And I'm gonna report you. Eventually they're going to... Let's see here. There we go. And I'm gonna delete. Finally, what I'm going to do is delete the, let's see here. And, well, I blocked. There it is, the X button. Last but not least, let's see here. Can I do something about said post? I want to get it off the feed. Alright, oh well. It's just going to have to stay there. But we ban him. We ban him. No, that's fine, that's fine. We can match next time. Oh, they're doing pretty well. Check it out. 1 down. Yeah, 1 down. 3 surviving. Gates being open. Oh, I think this is going to be a victory. Ooh, no, good job, XO. Good job. We trust that you won. It looks like you won. If it's not a win, it's definitely a tie. Unless some weird shenanigans happen, it is guaranteed a tie. Oh, and XO is done too. We should totally invite him in. Alright, let's invite XO. Alright, I do not see you, Just a Boy. So I assume you've doing something else. So what I'm going to do is... Yeah, what I'm going to do is... start matches. Start a match. Start... Oh, ends in 18 minutes. Oh, we should totally play. We should totally play. But ends on soon. We want it, so we want to... It's going to end very quickly, so we want a match. Alright. Yeah, I wish I could delete this message. I haven't figured that out yet. Not publish. Yeah, it's not published to the chat, but I'm not using the chat as an option. This is the moderator chat. So it's going to show up on stream. Let's see here. Alright, alright. No clue. No clue. We'll pick, we'll go with prisoner for now because I don't know how bad the peeing is. No, it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm just having fun playing matches. If you want to join in, by all means, join in. Oop. All right, let's see here. Yeah, because of the lack of a lot of... I know that the PC can give you some advantages, but because of the lack of a lot of special features, it actually feels a bit more difficult to play on PC. Because, well, a couple major complaints that I can already think of immediately is that the mapping in this game is atrocious. I have never seen such horrible mapping in a game. Oh, it is so bad. You have Q's and H's and G's and T's and C's. Like, the entire keyboard is used in this game, which is ludicrous because most of the actions are contextual. Most of them are contextual and they overlap. Why is use a palette different from... Yeah, why is use a palette different from, you know, using the springboard from the toy merchants? Why are those two different? Shouldn't they both be the same? Just have everything be spacebar. Or at least allow people to map them all to spacebar. Ooh, ping is not very good. No, it is. Yeah, I think mobile would actually be much easier because the mapping is atrocious. Hey, EXO, how's it going? Yeah, the mapping is just atrocious in this game. It's just really bad. As I said, for instance, right here. I have to push, or let's see here. We have F and G being the two separate items. Because of that, a lot of the characters with an additional skill will either use H or R or T. Like, that's just... And a lot of these are quite... For instance, instead of... Well, let me think. So, for instance, instead of having R and F being the two buttons here, why not have the shock be spacebar? Maybe, I know some would argue, it's because of the fact that we want... Oh, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Speaking of shocking, have a shocking revelation. Oh, I am being assaulted on both sides. This isn't good. This isn't good. I would go rescue, sorry, but I am being assaulted. Like a peanut, I'm being assaulted on all fronts. Oh yeah. I was being... They are teaming up on me. Alright, alright. I know drop a pellet is spacebar, and I know that some people might want to shock first and then drop a pellet second, so that's why it would make sense to... It would make sense to have them as different buttons. But there are other skills available, that other button presses that could easily be, you know, organized. For instance, why not add in a long press to do F? Or, yeah, a long press in order to do R, to do F, and then a short press to do R. You can register holding a button down. Have it set that it's like a similar animation where to do the zap and do the, you know, to start doing the combining the cipher or connecting the ciphers. That way you don't have to worry about an animation issue, and you can have both of them mapped to a single button, which would open up many of the other buttons. And that's where the major issue lies, is because earlier I was trying to use... The whole reason why I'm making this argument is because earlier I was playing as Toy Merchant, and I was trying to use her kickboard, but I wasn't doing it, and the reason why is because my finger was not reaching the H button. I was pushing G and T, but not H. It was just a little bit too far away for my reach. And, like, to me, like, why would I want to use Toy Merchant if I have to take my hands off the movement keys to use her stuff? I'm here. Alright, let's see if you're here. There you are. Okay, there you are. I invite you in. Ooh. Oh, we should invite Nihito too. Nanito. Can I show you the room? Oh, alright. Ooh, we're gonna go check out your, let's go check that out. Where are you? If I invite you, you join, I give you control, and then I can see your place. There we go. You are now captain. Yeah, we hang out at captains. That's kind of how Identity 5 does it. Let's check out said room. Alright, ooh. Oh, actually, that's quite nice. You made it very homely. Ooh. Ooh, I'm liking. Very nice. Are there that many paintings? I did not know. Oh yeah, this is quite nice. Quite nice. Let's sit down. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect for a nice cup of tea. Actually, this feels very British. With the doilies and the mats. Oh yeah. The fireplace. I could definitely see this in a British home. Actually, I think my grandma's house looked like this. Okay, not exactly like this, but she used to love having the carpets on the floor, and then there was a central table with all of the tables surrounding it. And that way, everyone could enjoy a nice cup of tea together. And she loved reading, so there were bookshelves everywhere. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Alright, start a match. Why don't you go ahead and start a match since you're captain? Sure, duos. Duos sound perfect. Ooh. we can interact with this. Oh. Ooh, Matt. This is why I like duos. It happens so quickly. Come on, down doll. There we go. I was about to say, come on, down doll. It's actually very possible he did. There's a lot of... It's very difficult to trust the internet nowadays, especially with the onset of AI. But I'm going to still stick with mechanic or with prisoner. The ping is going to just make it a bit too difficult for me to play as anyone else. So prisoner it is. But yeah, due to AI, it's getting a bit more difficult. But I used to never trust anything on the internet to begin with. I don't know where this level of trust came from. I can remember... I mean, I am no spring chicken. I have been around for quite a while. And I can remember before the internet existed. I remember when we had to use dial-up to access the internet. AOL, and I never used AOL. AOL would not work where we were. Instead, we used a different company. But yeah, AOL, putting in the CD, and... my friends did that, actually. But yeah, AOL and connecting through the phone line. Let's see here. Let's see where we need to connect. Why don't we connect these two? Why don't we connect these two and go there and decode? But yeah, I remember the AOLs and all those silly things. And then I also remember the rise of YouTube, as well as the rise of Reddit. Actually, there used to be a... Oh, let's not... Yeah. I have to... Where's that? There used to be a website called The Dig. D-I-G-G. It was kind of a proto-Reddit. I haven't even had a chance to touch a cipher. Will all of you piss off? Could you please all just bugger off already? I'm trying to do something. I'm going to connect these two together. But the reason why I mentioned that is because, well, when then? The trust in the internet was... I never had that. People would say things all the time on the internet, and I'm like, how can I verify that? Without evidence, without, not even photographic evidence, but without some kind of two-point verification. Whatever you say, I'm not trusting you. Because there'll be people who will be posting pictures online of, you know, look, Naruto and Goku are going to have a fight in the next episode. And then there'll be some really, really cheesy, crappy image that they claim they recorded off of some pilot screening in Japan. Like... So I remember all of the fake stuff. And there you can never trust game facts. They would tell you, oh, you want to play as Goku in Smash Brothers? Well, you just defeat Cruel Mode. You know, just play Cruel Mode until you get the unlock screen. So yeah, I'm just royally confused. Why nowadays people go, you can't trust the internet anymore? Like, you couldn't trust the internet to begin with. I remember back in high school when Wikipedia was first becoming its own thing, back when there was going to be the global dictionary. And the teachers would always say, do not trust what you see on Wikipedia. And the reason why is because anyone can edit, anyone can add sources. You don't know if it's verified. And then sure enough, if you go through some of the information and some of the data, you'll find that their verification can sometimes be quite spotty. Will you leave me alone? All I'm trying to do is decode. It's all I've been trying to do all this match. Yeah. I can remember for a while 4chan. they were really intent on modifying Wikipedia, so they kept changing up a lot of the different articles, just filling them with blatant lies. They were hoping to mess with people. They were hoping to mess with enough people that they could get the news to report on falsities. That's what they were trying to do. Yeah, we can do... well, the problem with well, we can definitely start doing quick matches in like 4 minutes, or however long it is. The reason why we're doing these is because they're much faster. You have a lot more chances to actually play. A team... Hey, Depressed Cat. How's it going? Yeah, you have a... Especially on the North America server, when you have 3 survivors, it takes minutes. I mean, ludicrous amount of minutes just to get a match to start. So, it's much better to just play these until we can no longer, because then that player base will have to do those matches. Lots of people enjoy Dual Hunters mode to the point where it actually can sometimes impact the normal game. The non-Dual Hunters mode. How's it going, Depressed Kitty? How's it going? Oh, but things are going well. I'm just reminiscing. I need to make more costumes for my character. I'm hoping that I can... I've been trying to think of ways to streamline production. One of them is I'm currently building a tool for auto... Oh, let's connect these. One of the things I'm currently building is a tool to auto-generate a stream for myself. That way, I don't have to worry about building all of the animations. Hey, Lemon Marine. Lemon Marjorie. Or Lemon Meringue. How's it go? Fun name. Oh, yeah. Put the raccoon in a mage dress. Well, once I manage to streamline the process, then I can. Because one of the things, I've been wanting to make costumes for my character, and one of the biggest problems that I've been having is my drawing skills are horrible. Oh, my drawing skills are so bad. And because of that... Wait, why is ping so bad? Did it just go up to 500? Man, ping is horrible. Oh yeah, ping is... Something's happening with ping. I'm gonna... Oh, I should probably... Yeah, I'm healed up, so we're going to take a gun. We're going to take a gun, and I need the extra speed because the ping is so bad. There we go. 1 cipher remaining. Nice. Perfect. There we go. Alright. Let's get over there. But yeah... I'm trying to streamline all of the different steps. So, animation, streamline... Oh, that's why. I lost... The stream is having difficulty. No, don't collapse. Don't collapse. Come on, don't lose connection. I am stuck. I am stuck. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why. I was losing connection. Okay, I am now free, though. Oh, okay. Yeah. The pig is so bad. It is so bad. Oh boy, the ping is... I don't know why it's messing up. But more death. Yeah. That's one reason why I avoid ranks. That actually is one reason why I avoid ranks. I was hoping to get in front of the train. That way I can knock anyone down. Let's heal up. I'm watching you. I'm almost done healing. No, don't make me... I was almost healed, you. Oh, poo on you, Jack Frost. Alright, Mind's Eye, I think what you need to do is just... I think we should just surrender. Just go for the... Just go down for the count. Take the dive. My, that is... Ooh. Oh boy. Man, why did the ping get so high up? Either way, that was a good match. Almost had victory. I wish it was ping sniping. I bet that's it. I bet that's what happened. The hunters were afraid of defeat, so they started TTOSing all of the players. I know, it's ludicrous. I don't know. It usually isn't that bad. I wonder why. I wonder what the cause of it was. Either way, we should start another match. Whatever works. Dual Hunters or... Yeah, Dual Hunters mode or normal mode. Sorry, DDoS. Not TTOS. DDoS. Denial of... It's like a denial of service. Domain denial of service, I believe what it's called. I could be wrong, though. But another one is a DDoS attack. That's another way of the way they call it. And what it is pretty much is you keep sending requests to a server. So you send so many requests to a server that eventually the server fails to honor all of the requests. It fails to shake hands with all the requests, and as such, legitimate requests get dropped, and all the fake ones end up just drowning the server. It's a great way to increase ping on players. It's a great way to take websites down. Because legitimate users, they won't be able to access the website because their requests are just being dropped because there's just too many of them. This is the reason why Cloudflare exists, because it has enough servers that it can take a DDoS attack, and also it can filter out the DDoS type of style attacks. Oh, thanks. I actually kind of like the setup. It actually ends up helping out quite a bit because now people all over the chat can see each other. Originally, it was just me seeing both sides, which can be kind of confusing for people. But yeah, on the top right, we have Twitch. On the bottom right, we have YouTube. We have the game. And then on the bottom, eventually, I'm going to add some other stuff. I don't know exactly what yet. I do know that I've added in the stickers were moved to the bottom, kind of to the bottom left. Oh, actually, one thing that's very annoying. I was hoping to set up a text-to-speech algorithm. I wanted to do text-to-speech because it looks so much fun to be able to do that. So I was looking into it. I found a couple servers that were able to do it. I found a couple extensions, actually, that would allow it. And then I found out, the current sticker setup that I have actually has TTS. So I set it up so that you can use it. And I'm currently drawing so that I can add little raccoons, kind of similar to my guy, who will show up and post a comment. But one of the things that is kind of depressing is that the TTS requires the use of bits. They won't allow you to adjust them. You can make it more expensive, but I wanted to set it to I want to decrease it. Either make it free or decrease it to at least like a bit. But no, you have to use 100 bits to use the TTS currently. But yeah, stickers is in the bottom left. So voice, the text-to-speech is where your it'll visual, or it will auditorize a message. So if you wanted to say, I don't know, prisoner is sexy, you can send it to the text to speech, and then on stream it will voice it and go, oh, prisoner is sexy. Actually, I wonder if I hop over, if I can, we can mess with it while we're waiting for the next stream or the next match. I will hop over to that and see if I can get it to mess with it. Yep. I like goats. You could make him say, I like goats, or Goat Man. Goat Man is prime. Let's see, what cringe things can I say? Goat Man is Chad. There you go. Oh yeah, Goat Man is peak alpha Chad. I wonder how many people... I wonder how many people... Actually, I wonder how many people actually think... not necessarily that Goat Man is peak alpha Chad, but how many guys out there think that way. Ah, good to know. Right there. I'm going to decode this a bit, and then I'm going to move over that way. In fact, we're going to set this to low. There we go. 12% low. I think that's fair. We'll decode this halfway, and then we'll move to the other side. Actually, given the fact we're sending out for 12%, we probably should do a little bit more. But yeah, one of the things I've been doing is I've been programming in the evenings, and I'm working on building a streaming helper which will automate my little avatar right here. The idea is that I can skip step 2 and 3 in the process of making him. And by doing so, it should help speed up the process, because then I can just focus on building pictures, or drawing pictures, and putting him in many different outfits. Actually, I could probably show you an outfit that I've been working on. It was an old outfit I had been working... Granted, I'm actually updating him right now as well. I want to make him look more raccoon-like, because right now he looks more like a furry. He's a human hybrid, a human-animal hybrid, where his general features are more human, but he clearly is a raccoon. And people keep mistaking his nose as something else. Oh, hey. Nice, okay. I don't know why. It's a nose, it's not a mouth, it's not a giant mole. It's not even a freckle. It's a nose. But yeah, I'm currently updating the way my avatar looks. Give him more of a bean-shaped face so that he looks more like a raccoon. And yes, I have thought of that. I have thought of that. Alright, you go rescue, because you're a journalist. I'm a prisoner. Yeah. See what I mean? So, I mean, I think it's the positioning. To me, it's a nose. To me, it looks like a nose, because the idea is that the mouth is well below the jawline. But yeah, I'm going to update it. Actually, I could probably, I wonder if I actually have a picture of said design on here. I have a concept design of what he's going to look like. And I can show you one of the old designs of the character that I have. Actually, you know what? I'm very, very, very tempted to leave this in a primed state and then go work on the other one. Let's check something. How's it looking? Okay. Alrighty, okay. Alright. Let's go deal with the other one. Let's go decode the other one, and let's get this one done. Dostra, how's it going? But yeah, I did think about doing like no mouth, but I kind of like the I'm actually going to update the avatar so he does have a mouth. Because originally the design was that the raccoon, you couldn't exactly tell his emotions. You couldn't tell what he was thinking, which is kind of the reason for the VR headset. Whoops. It's because my character is kind of, he's supposed to be very robotic, I should say. He doesn't have much emotion. He doesn't have much... Lots of things. And pop. Okay. And I have a cipher that's primed. Oh, okay. To the exits. To the exit. Good job being a forward. Oh, you kept them busy all the way to the final cipher. Yeah, it is. Focus on decoding. Oh, wait, Keisha's coming my way. I need to focus purely on my decoding. I was going to... Oh, gotta move. Hunter's over here. Oh, yeah. That annoying teleport. Okay. Alright. Blank face syndrome. Actually, that's exactly what it was going to be. It was going to be blank face syndrome. I mean, let me actually show you while I'm busy sitting in the chair. So I actually made it that I could turn off his VR headset. And as you can see, he literally has a blank face. This was kind of the point, because the idea was that he was going to be a robotic, a very difficult avatar to be able to read. The joke, and there's a joke behind it. Every time it was a face reveal. Oh no, everyone knows what I look like now. Oh, actually, you want a face reveal? Aha, here, let me show you a face reveal. Oh, why is it not working? Yeah, it's not working. I'm gonna have to figure out why this doesn't work half the time. There we go. Face reveal. Oh no, you see me! Ah! The camera turned on. I better turn it off. There you go. Face reveal. You can see the inspiration for the avatar and see why. It's too late. Oh no. Everyone knows what I look like now. Oh no. But as you can see the inspiration for the avatar. That puppet right there, it doesn't have a mouth. It doesn't really have much modes of expression. So the fact that people keep saying I act like a robot and I think like a robot, and the fact that the puppet that is kind of which I drew inspiration from, doesn't have these abilities to communicate, that's what the avatar was going to be like. And hence why I gave him hence why the VR headset was, because this is the way he was going to emote. But alright, we tied, which is nice. But given the fact that it kind of doesn't make much sense in nowadays, I'm going to update the avatar so that he does actually have a mouth. And he'll put on the VR headset for more than just the the facial communication and such. I can still have different emojis, but yeah, I'm working on giving the character a mouth and such. Oh yeah, while we're waiting, let me load that up. This is from the other street. Oh, I need to format this bit. Let me do that. Yeah, I forgot to modify it here. We'll put that there. This can go up one. So here's my code. Yeah, oh no, code. This is my programming for this is what I'm doing in the evenings. And if we hop over to the code, actually, because this is the only way to see it. Let me see here. Do I have it built right now? What's available? We have self as a sequencer, yeah. So let me go ahead and let's see here. Self. Oh, come on. It's because Identity 5 is blocking my keyboard. Identity 5, stop it. You don't own my keyboard. Well, poo on you. Alright then. I do not like Identity 5 sometimes. They are afraid that I'm going to use my keyboard to do things that they don't want me to do. Or, yeah, according to our TOS. Oh, if they don't want people using computers to play the game, they should just discontinue it. They really should. All right, I'm going to hop over to... You can kind of see the design then. You won't see the complete one, but this was the original. This was the next design. So as you can see here, it's a kind of a Halloween theme, a Halloween motif. Yeah, you can see he has the ghosts hanging out with him. He's a scientist. You can tell that he had a rough experiment because he's covered in red hot, red blood. It's kind of a terrier dog. Yeah, kind of. This is another reason why I'm also redesigning it. Yeah, the match. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop that. There we go. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I am updating my avatar. I'm updating the avatar. I'm going to update some of the costumes. And as I said, I'm working on that so that it will streamline some of the major process. Actually, that was the idea, was it was going to be the Halloween night. So the idea... Okay, the theming behind the costume is, if you remember earlier, I mentioned there were 2 Identity 5 characters I would love to be made. The first is a scientist, a mad scientist, who, and a mad scientist, the story behind it is that he is doing a lot of research, and it's because of the fact that this was like the 1930s, and the game is set in the 1930s, 1950s. There's a lot of very unethical experiments on animals, and he's being haunted by the experiments that he's done. Hence why he has a bunch of ghosts of animals following him. You have 2 mad scientist OCs. Oh, fun. All right, let's connect these together. Oh, the ad started. Oh no. Surprisingly dark. Well, it is based in the early 1900s or early 2000s, late 1900s. So research back then was, there was no ethical understanding at all back then. You wanted to see what happened to the brain, you just take a soldier who had brain damage and you poke his brain. Like, it was surprisingly dark back then, and that's what the Avatar was, and that was the Survivor idea, and the character design was to kind of mimic that OC. It was to mimic that OC. And then the other Identity 5 character that I thought of was a hunter, which would be all of the animals that were tested on back in the 1910s to 1930s. And they would do area control. That was the idea of their control. You would send out rats to prevent running. You would send out, I don't know, what other type of animals that were being experimented on to affect healing ability or decoding speed. But yeah, it was pretty much all of the lab experiment animals in a trench coat, and they would go around and hunt survivors. That was the idea of the 2 characters. It might be a bit too dark for Identity 5, but that's what I thought of. And that's kind of what I thought of. We do. I don't know when it happened, but for some strange reason, there's no longer allowed to have bad guys. You can't have a character being a bad guy for just being a bad guy. And I don't mean they lack motivation or, to be a bad guy. There are people out there who are bad just because they were raised to be horrible people. Puss in Boots did a great character, a great evil character. Jack Horner, he's the perfect villain, and his backstory makes a whole lot of, no one will argue that he has a bad backstory. It makes perfect sense. He's a spoiled brat who didn't like the fact that he didn't get everything when he was a kid, and as such, as an adult, he's now a horrible person. These things happen. Jack Horner is he's a surprisingly, you will find Jack Horners in real life. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this. This is totally messing with my mojo. So we should have more Jack Horner characters. I don't know why there's... Oh, perfect. Ooh, perfect. We are one cipher remaining. Three things in a trench coat. Haha. That's one... Oh, it's not just three animals. I mean, it's... The idea was that you would see like mice upon mice wrapping around inside the body. It's like a whole... If you've seen... Oh, a nice example would be if you've seen... Gonna move. If you've seen Gravity Falls, do you remember in the very first episode of Gravity Falls? Okay, spoilers for those who want to not be spoiled with Gravity Falls. So, 3, 2, 1, I'm going to talk about the first episode of Gravity Falls. Alright? Okay, in the first episode of Gravity Falls, you find out that... Oh. Pop it. Wait, no one's popping? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go pop it. I'm surprised no one popped it. Nope. Alright. Back to the exit I go. But yeah, if you've seen Gravity Falls, you'll know that in the first episode, there is a bunch of gnomes. They show up and they're trying to date Mabel, the lady protagonist. And when they insult the gnomes and eventually shenanigans happen, and the gnomes all decide to form one giant mecha gnome, where they're all being, they all form into this one giant large gnome that is going to cause chaos. Alright, let's escape. Hopefully that will help with the escape practice. And that's kind of the idea of how it would look for the hunter. It's not just 3 animals in a coat. It's not like a dog, a cat, and a mouse. No, it's like hundreds of rodents, all withering and squirming inside the lab coat, and they will kind of fall out of the arms and go back into the coat underneath. And then you'll see maybe a dog head poke out from the chest area to see where things are and where to go. And you'd see like a chimpanzee's head might pop out from the top. It's something like that. It's the spirits of all of the animals that were tested on, and they're all trying to animate this large lab coat to pretend to be a human. Actually, it sounds very dark when I describe it that way. It sounds surprisingly dark when I describe it that way. It is a very interesting concept, I agree. I agree. There we go. Alright. Nice, victory. Victory! I like the music. Is that coming from this thing? Either way, I like the music. It reminds me of Medwin Goodall, kind of. Oh no! Music's off! Oh. The hunter and the mind's eye were bots. Ah. I wonder why. That's actually be very annoying if they were bots. But we won the last couple matches, so I wonder why. Very strange. Very strange. Oh, yes, yes, I forgot about that. Because sometimes on the North America servers, matches can take minutes, maybe even, tens of minutes. I think I actually have a video. It's not on this computer, mind you. But I think I have an old video. I'm going to go check. I'm going to go check. Yeah, it's not here. It's not here. It's probably on the other one. Back when Identity V came out in 2018, I thought it would be fun to make a stream about it. So I actually recorded a lot of footage of the different characters. I wish I recorded more of the hub elements. I only focused on the game at the time, or the matches at the time. But I recorded a lot of games, and I was planning to make a channel that revolved around it. Ultimately, I dropped it, largely because my wife stopped playing the game, and yeah, I'm not going to... I tend to follow what her... It is kind of lost media, yeah. If I had it connected, if I had the hard drive connected, I could show you, but yeah, it's currently somewhere. But I digress. The reason why I mention it is because I can remember, and I have footage of when we could waited in. Whenever you wanted to do a match, you actually had to wait at the table. You could not walk around freely like this. You had to wait at the table. And because the matches they had no bot matching. Yeah, there was no bot matching. Sometimes you could get up to 30 minutes, 40 minutes before a match would start. I remember waiting for an hour. I have 45 minutes of phone footage recording of waiting for a match. I think it was at that point when my wife said, "You know what? I'm going to go play a different game." And then she stopped playing because 45 minutes. Why would you wait that long for a match? And the problem was it was a rank match too. 45 minutes to start a rank match. It was ludicrous. Yeah, you used to have to wait here. And they'd have a little timer up in the corner saying, "You've waited 5 minutes. You've waited 15 minutes. You've waited an hour and 10 minutes. And yeah. It was good that we had a 3DS on hand, because then we could put the game to the side, wait for it to a match to load, and then we could be playing something on the 3DS. I think it was Pokemon. That we were playing at the time. Yeah, 15-minute rank match. That is... Oh, boy. I am not missing those days. I mean, I could try and connect the hard drives to see if I could find it. I think I know which hard drive it is on. But if I do that, then I will have to... I need to set up a RAID system. Currently, I have 5-6 different hard drives with all of the data I collected over the years stored on them. But they're pretty much bad luck will be bad luck. They're all individual hard drives and there's no backups. So once the hard drive dies, all of it will be lost. And I don't really want that to happen. So I've been looking to try and build myself a RAID system for data storage. I refuse to use any online servers. This is my data, so I'm not going to allow Google or Apple or Amazon. No, none of you can touch my data. This is my data. Mad Eye. Oh, I have Mad Eye's footage. In fact, okay, maybe I will try and... Oh, and we're playing against Mad Eyes. Finally. It's been forever since I actually seen him in a match. I forget that he exists. I forget that he exists half the time. He never is played. Oh, gotta move. He's messing with me. I see your thing. Oh no, somebody's not participating. Okay, gotta move, gotta move. I have to be very cautious. Oh. Oh. Okay, where is the... I don't see it. Okay. Let's just continue working for now. Ooh, it's going to get harder and harder and harder as the game goes. But yeah. Because of this hard drive setup, the hard drive that's currently connected is the one that has Genshin Impact and Withering Waves installed. So if I unplug it, then I can't load those games up until I plug it back in. And I'm a bit lazy, so that's one reason why I haven't switched it out. Oh, well, I saw that. Is he? I hope he's not above head. Oh, yeah, he's above head. Oh no! 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 Better move! Better move! Okay, I don't. Yeah, there he is again. Gotta move. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna start blocking me, isn't he? Yes, he is. He is. Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna have to be hopping through the different locations. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back this way, and I'm gonna... The cover of the thing might help. Oh, actually, if you're gonna try and get me, I'm gonna mess with you. There. Here, and I'm gonna waste it all. There we go, okay, perfect. Ha. There we go. Aha. Nice. Now here's to hoping that he doesn't come mess with me. Oh. I'm wondering... Oh, alright. I was about to say, I'm wondering if I should have gone and rescued. Apparently... yeah, apparently no. Alright. Oh, someone else is doing the rescuing. Nice. Yeah, one of the problems with Bad Eyes, one of the big problems, is that he's very susceptible to harassers because he has to use the arm device in order to interact with the map. So you can't really see when a harasser's nearby. So forward can easily punch you without much trouble. Oh, yeah, that was so quick. Oh, that was so quick. Let's heal up. But oh my, he is Oh, we are a bit worse for wear. Okay. I was going to say, I was going to say, one of the big problems, but apparently he's not having too much of a problem. Alright, I am up. I'm going to pop. One, there we go. Okay, let's get to the next one and pop it. And try and avoid him. I wish I could heal. I really do. Alright, what does it look like? Alright, that one and that one. This one's almost done, so I'm going to finish this and I'm going to run over there and do that one. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I can remember one of the matches I had playing Mad Eyes. I wasn't very cognitive of some of the survivors, so I had an enchantress hanging out with me, just building up their charge so that they could strong stab me. As soon as I found that out, I had to spend more time trying to knock down this survivor than, preventing decoding. It was very aggravating. Alright. Yeah, oh. That's not good, There we go. Okay. Nice. Now we have We have one left. That's the best cipher. That's the best location to hide. So... Oh. Yeah, I kind of thought so. Okay. He's gonna do a quick charge. Yeah. Okay. Alright. At least I set up the connection. Oh no, are you gonna put me in the basement? No, don't do that. Don't put me in the basement. Oh good. You're not putting me in the basement. Alright. Oh yeah. Hopefully things go well. Yeah, you bet. Oh, he's gonna knock you out. You better watch out. I vote one of you go mess with his stuff. If you mess with his stuff, then everything should be fine. Alright. Okay, run. We go this way. Oh, good, it's not here. Oh no, the popping's not happening. Oh yeah, no popping. Pop it. Pop it forward. I have a strong... Yeah, I have a strong suspicion that... Alright. Well played, Mad Eyes. Well played. And he's so excited. Look at him. He's so happy. He got a 4 LKO. He's so excited. Check it out. Okay, we probably should heal. Oh. Press F instead of Q. Oh, that he was a computer. You can tell he's on a computer. Yeah, you're not getting any likes. You bailed on us. You certified clown. You bailed on us. You're not getting a like. How could you? We could have won this. We could have won this. Oh, we should probably use these while we're waiting for the match to start. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... Actually, let's draw this real quick. Let's open it and see if we get anything fun. Yeah, okay, alright, I'm about to say. That's not casual yellow. I would actually say that's urine yellow. That looks like the color of... That looks like someone peed on his outfit. That's the color yellow. It's not a nice yellow. He needs a much flashier yellow. Anyway, let me go ahead and swap out hard drives. Yeah. I wish that they would have more stuff to get. Alright, switching of the hard drives. I have 4 of these though, so if it's not this one, then we'll just have to. We're just out of luck. Let's see here. Let's see here. Connect Mr. Hard Drive. There we go. Let's see here. Project. No, that's not it. Nope. That's not it either. And yeah, it's not this hard drive.
That means it's the other one. Okay. It's the other one. All right. Yeah, I know. Let me... Okay, alright, to be fair, I'll try one more time. I will try one more time. Oh. Speaking of it, we have a match. Alright. Move, move, move. Come on, I need to... Come on. Out of the way. I don't want you to get ran over by the chair. There we go. Alright, I'm going to take a quick peek. Yeah, so yeah, one of the big... Because I don't want these companies to have my data, I store it all locally. However, because of the fact that I haven't had the means to make sure that the data is safe, a lot of them are... Yeah, here it is. Okay, found it. I found it. So, okay, I can show you some of that later. But yeah, because of that, a lot of the data is just kind of... It's protected, but not really. I really need to set up a RAID system, connecting the different hard drives together and then transferring them over so that they're constantly being protected and backed up. Ideally, I could set up a RAID system where everything is together, so in the inevitable case of like a fire or, I don't know, alien invasion, or, I don't know, a mad violinist decides to start sending radio waves my way, causing some weird fragging issue. Yeah, if it was something like that, then... Yeah, I need to protect against that. There are various RAID systems available. The one that I was thinking of was Drobo. Back when I was in research, we actually used the Drobo to keep our research data safe. Oh, okay. Alright, I see what's going on. Yeah, we used to use the Drobo to keep our research data safe. And I thought, oh, that would be actually a great opportunity to buy a Drobo for myself. However, one, they're kind of pricey, and two, apparently the people at Drobo, Synology is the company name, they're a bunch of asshats. They're a bunch of asshats because they want to limit the hard drives you use, they want to limit how you interact with said data, the way you interface with it. You can't interface with it normally, you have to use their software. Like, they're saying if you buy our technology, the technology itself is a service, and you cannot use it even though you bought it unless you go through our service. And no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to be gatekept by a company with a power trip when it's my personal data. Eat a dick, Synology. Enjoy it, and piss off. Alright, let's connect this one together. Ooh, alright. Alright. And it is low. Okay, perfect. We're gonna, because of its location, I'm gonna send as Max over. Apparently there is a open source version of what Synology does. Yeah. Talk about good aim. Oh, talk about good aim. All right, I'm gonna decode over on this side. Oh, actually, that would be much safer. I kind of thought it was pointing that way. Actually, if that's the case, we're gonna decode at 12. Yeah, apparently there's an open source version of what Synology does, and I'm looking into that. I saw it on LTT. They were talking, at least they were commenting on it. Linus Tech Tips was saying, oh my, what's going on? Oh, the musician man is causing lots of trouble. I wonder, where is meteorologist? Oh. Where, as I say, where is the meteorologist? All right. I'm gonna go over here and work on this. There's the meteorologist. Okay. All right. Okie dokie. Oh my. Okay. Oh, okay. I think okay, I'm gonna try and go rescue. I'm gonna try and rescue. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah. All right. All right, time to help you. Healing you up. All right, get out of there, forward. Hopefully you can run. Oh, sorry. Yeah, forward. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Man, it takes a lot to heal you. Okay. Man, he can snipe. Oh, he can snipe. Let's see here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, got too close. Oh, okay. All right. Man, we just have one cipher remaining, too. Man, one cipher. All right, well, well, we should probably be cautious. I was going to say, since I've been shared, I would go start going through the hard drive, but I might be rescued. And the last thing we want is for me to not be ready. Yeah, there are just some of those hunters like that. I have lots of difficulty, even though he should be like the easiest hunter to kite, I always have trouble with Nightmare. Oh. Yeah, I always have trouble with kiting Nightmare. I think it might be because I'm not used to dodging or kiting around tightly around the environment like other people do. I usually need a bit of distance because I tend to get caught on the environment. Yeah. Nightmare's A tier. It depends. I've been playing Identity 5 for quite a while, and I've had many different people show up on the Identity 5 streams. Some of them are like seasoned experts, some of them are casual players. I had some that have been playing since the dawn of time. I had others which they're pretty much whales and they do nothing but buy the content of the game. They don't really play it, they just buy the content. So I've had many people show up, and I really would need to check to see what the meta is, because I've had some people say that Nightmare is peak meta, and then I've had other people say Nightmare is, you know, he is dog turd tier. You know, like a piece of dog poop would be much better than him. And so, yeah, it's... I really don't know. I don't know. The one things that the general consensus though, was that Soul Weaver, sorry, not Soul Weaver, Dream Weaver, or the Snake Lady, who with her minions, her and Opera Singer, Naiad, and what's their name? The Clerk. Dream Witch, thank you. Dream Witch, yes, her. Dream Witch, Clerk, Naiad, and Opera Singer. They were classified as very strong hunters, and they were great ults when the typical ones were banned. So they were like really good ults. Alright, let me load up the hard drive. Let's see here. Let's see, how am I going to show this? Let's see here. Okay, I think this is good. All right, let me show this up. So if we go over to Brave, we're going to select to view the folder. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a bit high up. Let me lower it. There we go. Perfect. So as you can see, this is my old Identity 5 folder. And I was actually, again, I was planning to stream this actually back then. I probably should have. Hindsight, I should have done. I actually should have streamed it. But I was setting it up, for instance. This was my old avatar name, and you see these were my hunting and surviving, and this is the feline, which was one of the characters that I was playing with, or I should say that's my wife. And in here, I have all of the different. You can see all of the different survivors. I was adding them up. I think these were all the ones that were released at the time. Oh, we have a match. Okay. I'll click the start button, but you can see here, and then if you go in, you'll find a whole slew of movies. And these movies all are different matches that I had played. And you can see I ended up recording quite a bit. I mostly recorded matches. And then over here in Hunter, you can see, yeah, back then, this was kind of the major Hunters. They didn't really have any other ones at the time. I think Axe Boy was coming out when I stopped playing, back in when I first stopped playing. But yeah, I think I played Geisha. Yeah, I played Geisha quite a lot. And I played Violetta a lot. Oh yeah, and I think if I load up one of these... Let's see here. Let me switch Brave on over to... Let's see. Oh wait, I don't think it will work, will it? Oh, okay, it will. All right. So yeah, look. Old footage of playing as Soul Weaver. Oh my, let's actually play the game. So yeah. I have lots of old footage. Oh, you've started playing in 2018 as well. So you will remember that certain characters used to play very differently. Oh. Where are you? There you are. Oh, hey, Wu Chang. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, it's annoying. I get hit first. Yeah, I know. Mechanic was so broken. Mechanic was so very, very broken. I can remember when she came out. I think because of how strong Mechanic was, we always would have a mechanic in the team. It would always be mechanic, thief, mercenary, and usually it would be some other character. Usually it'd usually be some other character. Yeah, there's no real good kiting zones here. Oh, he blinked. He has blink. He has blink. Oh yeah. Oh boy. And I'm going down into the dungeon. Oh, he didn't put me down there. Very strange. Very, very strange. Wait, is he a bot? That would suck if it's a bot. Oh, it would really suck if it's a bot. Okay, okay. Yes, it's a bot. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna lose to a bot. Well, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you just have a match that's just so poor that you do so poorly that the bots look intelligent by comparison. All right. Okay, I'm glad we switched places because now I can now actually do what I was supposed to be doing, which is the coding. Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. Stream stick. Oh yeah, I should definitely test stream stickers and show you the text-to-speach thing. Again, it's granted it's all you have to use bits. I was kind of hoping I could set it to. I was kind of hoping I could at least lower the amount. I'll have to see about setting it up freely myself. Actually, I kind of like the sticker idea because then I can have a little avatar show up to say the message. But yeah, I have lots of old footage. Lots of old footage. We can go through some of it while we're waiting for the next match. Next on the list. Alright. Okay, I'm going to help you. No, they're bringing it back. Alright, alright. Oh, oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, too slow. Too slow. You know, this is actually a surprisingly strong bot. Why do I have a feeling that the bot is actually cheating a bit too? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the bot is cheating. Oh, okay. Lost to a bot. I know, but think about it this way. The bots come in different grades. We have novice bot, I mean, you can even see it on the when you're doing the training mode. You can have novice bots, medium bots, expert bots. How much do you bet they're hoping that if it's an expert bot, we won't notice and we'll think that we're fighting against an actual opponent, an actual player? And I noticed that these expert bots, they tend to cheat too. Oh, they tend to cheat. Alright, so you and neither of you two, because you're not human. Yeah, bots don't get likes. That's just how it is. They just don't get likes. I miss when bots were bad. Yeah, yeah. They're really trying to... Oh, we should probably collect this. Oh, we already did. Alright, never mind. There we go. No, no, no. The bot, as I said, because of how because programmically these things are. Yeah, yeah, you're right. They're quite brutal. But programmically, because of how the bots function, they can't really dynamically think. Even with the onset of LLMs, they surprisingly still kind of suck at free thinking. And as such, they still have to allow the bots to cheat. They still have to give them a slight edge in order to make them competitive against human players. So I would not at all be surprised if our Wu Chang or the Axe Boy, if they are in fact cheating. Maybe they have, instead of 100 points for their skills, they have 140 points. Or they might have 170 points. The main point is they're cheating. In order to progress, they kind of cheat. All right, let's see here. Let's go into here and go back. So yeah, we have Bane, forward. Oh, I think... Yeah, this was just general materials. Oh, hey. JPEG. Oh, this is a picture from when my wife was playing. Let me show you this. Let's see here. We'll go with... Oh, which one are you? I guess I'll swap out Brave. The Brave file. So I can show you the picture. Check it out. Look at all of these survivors that were available at the time. Check it out. We have ourselves... you can see we have ourselves the doctor, lawyer, thief. We have the gardener. I remember when these two were... I remember when the magician and the explorer were available. They were purchases. In fact, there still are purchases, but I remember when they were purchases. Yeah. Again, the blink, the way that he blinked and attacked, it feels... Oh, yeah, I joined right when the game came out. I can remember waiting with my wife for the day it was released, because originally she thought it was going to be a team horror game, where we both were going to be able to survive. To kind of think of, all right, what kind of horror game can I think of? Think of Silent Hill, but a 2-player game, or think of Resident Evil, but co-op. Back when they had Operation Raccoon City. That multiplayer game. Think of that, but for mobile. That's what we were thinking. We weren't expecting a Dead by Daylight flow, but it was still quite fun. It was still fun to play. But yeah, we waited for it to be released. We watched the intro or the animation that they played at the beginning to kind of hype you up, and then it first came out. We started playing. All right, I think this will be the last match for me for the day. I have to start the day pretty much I have to go cook for my wife. That's what I have to do. I need to wake my wife up and prepare her breakfast. So after this, that's what I'm going to do. And then afterwards, once everything is set with her and she heads off to work, I'm going to hop on and start programming. Yeah, and I have to do some job hunting. I hope somebody contact... The economy is so bad. Oh, so bad. I hope it gets better. I really do. It's surprisingly, right now though, it's tough to be a programmer right now. Especially one with a science background. It's very tough because everybody right now feels like we can just replace everybody with AI. Hey, ads ended. Nice. Oh no, we're playing a it's the Mad Eyes again. We're playing against Mad Eyes again. Alright. I'm gonna... No. Oh boy. I'm gonna get knocked down real quick. Oh, he moved. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. It is crazy. Another Mad Eyes. Another Mad Eyes. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna run from here. Hopefully I can avoid him. Truth be told, I should probably mess with this. He'll know where I am, but it's better than getting sniped. There we go. And it's drained. Alright, alright. That should protect me a little bit from his shenanigans. Actually, no, it won't. There's one right here. There's overlap. Oh, balls. There's overlap. Oh, no. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Alright, alright, there we go. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Hit me up, please. Thank you. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. It's unplayable, I don't know. I wonder. Yeah, you're right. They are. I just noticed your post, Oshra. Yes, you're 100% right. They cheat. They cut corners. They're a little bit faster. They can clip a little bit. They do a lot of things in order to make it competitive. Because if they actually followed proper protocol or proper, I think we're in a bot match. Oh, yeah, that would be amazing if this is actually a bot match. That means Mad Eyes is bottable now. Oh, okay, we'll put it right here. That would be amazing if that's the case. It means it would actually get more hunters to show up. I always complain saying that I never get to see enough hunters. It's always... Let's see here. Oh, I won. Okay. Okay. It's good to know. Good to know. Nice. Oh, no. I already blocked that. Why does it... Is there overlap somewhere that I'm not aware of? I thought I got rid of that. He should have no... Oh, he's coming my way. He's on his way. Do. He's on... Oh. Okay. I thought he was behind me. Well, now he's behind me. Alright. Next time I should find out where... Yeah, it is the same guy. I think it is the same guy. Yeah, he broke my cipher. There are 2 Mad Eye players in the world. Yeah, I know. It's ludicrous. I wish that we would have more diversity in hunters. I really do. There's too many fun ones to not have to fight against, or that never get the chance to see the light of fighting. Oh yeah, he's a bot. Oh, I mean, he's a real player. He's a real player. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, time to heal again. think the last time I fought a clerk was forever ago. In fact, it wasn't even one of these deductive matches either. Oh, bad. The rescue was I'm glad a rescue was attempted, but I'm sorry that it failed. But yeah, I haven't fought Clerk in forever. The last time I fought Clerk, it was actually in a custom match. We had someone on stream. We ended up setting a team of 5, where we had 1 hunter, 4 survivors, and that was where we played Clerk. But other than that, I've never seen Clerk ever again. Oh, locking me in. Oh no. Oh, I'll have to remember that. I will have to remember that move. Oh, definitely. Don't mind me, I'm just tiptoeing away. Just tiptoeing away. Oh. Ooh, nice, nice. I'm gonna get over here. Just so that I'm out. There we go. Just so that I'm out of view. Oh, he has the ability to see down. He has the ability to see down survivors. That makes sense, though, given that it's Mad Eyes. No, don't change. Don't change your... Don't change. Yeah, yeah. Mostly Geisha and Naiad. Opera singer. They're going to increase it again. I remember when they used to just give you 100. Now they're trying to give out 130. My, soon we'll be able to have 3. Yeah, soon we'll be able to have 3 of the final moves. Oh, that is that doesn't sound fun at all. That does not sound fun at all. As a survivor, I like the sound of that. As a hunter, that sounds like sounds like we're going to have fewer hunters play. Yeah, it sounds like we're going to have many fewer hunters play, if that's the case. I mean, one of the sad things about the... I guess... Oh, where is he? Where is he? Oh, that's where he is. Okay. I'm gonna hide here. Come on, use your thing. There. Okay. But why did you do that? What are you doing? I'm not saving you next time. You should have left him. He was lost in La La Land. Why did you do that? What is wrong with you? Now he's going to get 2 decoders. That is... What is wrong with you? Okay, note to self, don't save prisoners. It was totally the prisoner's fault. We could have snuck away and been perfectly fine because he was I released him. The Mad Eyes was in his device to drop down gates. He doesn't know. When you're in that state, you don't really know if someone was rescued or not. They don't show those pins at the top, or the bubbles at the top. So because of that, we could have easily snuck away, and he would have been none the wiser. But then he goes and shocks him and wakes him up. He tells him that not only did a rescue happen, but there are 2 survivors ready for the pickings. It's such a silly, silly move to do. It's such a silly move. I think it was a reactionary move. That's what happened. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and decode this one. This is getting very... Where are you? You're getting very annoying. I swear, this hunter is everywhere. Where are you? just too much info dump. I see, I see. Oh. Alright, alright, we're gonna drop that. Alright, through the window. Okay, through the window. Oh, he's... Oh, no, 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 no. Do not try and gate me in, please. Do not try and do that. That's... Yeah, do not do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, I guess I leave it up to you guys. Yeah, I think so. I think so. They like to. I think they want to use it because they're afraid. They think that it's a great way to prevent a hit. And really, you only should be using it when you're trying to, as I said, prevent a hit from yourself, or rescue somebody from a balloon. But you have to be expecting to take a hit when you rescue from a balloon, which I haven't figured that part out yet. I always try to take the hit, but it never seems to work. You shouldn't shock whenever the hunter's nearby, because you're wasting it. You have to tactfully use the shock. Like what happened there. Apparently, he used it immediately when he was released from the chair, when he should have been saving it for when the hunter started attacking again. Yeah, exactly. It's not meant to power miracles. He could be farming for a prisoner badge. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, this is literally the only decoder we can use. I think the hunter is trying to go for a perfect. Because he's... Yeah, I think he's trying to go for a full 4 victory. So where is he? You know, I'm going to head over here and do the decoding. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, can I mess with this? Alright, I can. Alright, where is the... I don't see him. Oh, no. I saw it coming. I was trying to get out. I hit the wrong button. I saw it coming. Alright. I was trying to block him, but I saw it coming. I even saw it on the map, and I was just too slow. Oh boy. Oh yeah, he's just downing us. Look at this. Well, yeah, I did. I watched my own death. Alright. We tried our best. It was fun though. We almost. Next time. But yeah, it's time to hop off. I need to start the day. It's been fun though. We'll have to play more Identity 5. I need to set a schedule. While I'm between jobs, I should probably set a schedule on what we're playing and what to do. Because right now I have Saturdays being Genshin Impact, Sundays is Wuthering Waves, and I was thinking of like Monday or Tuesday playing Identity 5, but I'll figure it out. I'll pop a question in the Discord. What should we do? I know I want Wednesdays to be community matches where the community decides the game. But yeah, it's been fun playing. Fun matches. Yep. Oh. Yes. My doggo has learned that when I start saying adios, it's time to start barking. So now he wants to bark and bark and bark and bark and bark and bark. Oh, you need to put an exclamation point at the beginning. So, exclamation, bark. That will make it work. I need to set it to be more... Yeah, wait. Okay, why did it not work? Okay, why did it not... It was working earlier. I'm going to have to look it up. Yeah, it's supposed to work. All right, Just the Boy. Let me check late and see. Because something strange is going on. Because it was there. It must be a YouTube thing. All right, I'm going to have to look it up and see. It must be a YouTube thing. Because it was working yesterday. Anyway, I need... Or it was working Friday, or I should say. Yes, it might... Until I can figure out why YouTube is causing chaos. Because it should work. Maybe... actually, I have an idea. No, it sees your post. It really does. It is working, kinda. Alright, I'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out later. Anyway, everyone have a good one. Have a good one, and I'll see you later. Oh, I'll see you later. Yeah, laters. Oh. See you, Exo. See you, Just the Boy. See you, Adastra. See you, Nano. Everyone have a good one.